Yeah, fuck yeah. What's going on, guys? IrishCoffee here. Today, I feel like mixing things up around here a bit. So we're going to be counting down and ranking the death of every antagonist in the Saints Row series from least to most satisfying. Now, quick disclaimer before we kick this off and everybody tears me a new asshole. I am not counting the death of Dex or anyone else who was killed off-screen or left behind on Earth in Saints Row 4, nor the death of Satan and Get Out of Hell, so yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the air before we kick this off, so let's get this shit started. In the words of the ODB, first things first, you fucking with the worst, but in this case, I think this death was the worst, so we're gonna start off with the leader of the Canales, Hector Lopez. There isn't really much I can say about this death because it honestly came so abruptly and early in the Cornales storyline, and kinda disappointing that he doesn't even get his own cutscene. I mean, seeing that he is the leader of the gang that owned Stillwater for such a long time before the Vice Kings and Rollers showed up. I couldn't get much footage of this, as you can see, this is why it's so high up on the list. I honestly think this one could have been a lot better. Come on, guys. Okay, so the next death isn't very satisfying at all because he's the best damn character in the Saints Row series and nobody's going to tell me otherwise. DJ Veteran Child did not deserve to die, the boss is a dickhead for doing this, and I'll never forget it. Cut to the next clip, I'm sorry. Whew. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my system, but another really disappointing end to one of my personal most hated characters in the series has to go to William Sharp, the leader of the West Side Rollers. I mean, fuck, that bastard killed Lynn. I personally think he should have got a much better send-off than a lousy car chase, but whatever. At least you can enjoy teabagging his corpse in honor of the waifu Lynn. Alright, now we get another execution that I personally think that could have been handled a lot better because of all the chaos he caused in Saints Row 3. I'm talking about Cyrus Temple, the commander of Stag, and yes, he indeed has more than one on-screen death, but due to there not being much of a cutscene to go off of, like the death of Hector Lopez, you're probably watching gameplay from the third and the few second long cutscene, hence the reason why it's so low on the list. Pretty disappointing in my opinion, but at least you get to watch him boil in a vat of acid. Ew. So this next one I got for you is really low on the list, and for good reason. Although I find Warren Williams a really solid member of the Vice Kings, you don't even get to kill him. So yeah, after Warren built, watched, and finally acted, he attempted to ambush Ben King in his office, but that plan is short-lived when Julius catches wind and sends the player to save his one-time best friend. A quick shootout and car chase later, the player and King destroy Warren's car, you know, problem solved, right? Not really. The following cutscene shows Warren crawling from the wreckage with an inch of his life intact before getting shot directly in his face by his one-time partner in crime, Tanya Winters.
Sure you can figure it out.
Bitch, you better not miss.
Thanks for the advice.
As much as I hate myself for putting this so low on the list, I'm gonna have to, due to the huge build-up the character had for not much in return. I mean, don't get me wrong, the guy survived his damn truck exploding, but yeah, we're going to be talking about Victor Rodriguez from the Cornales. Now, this guy is talked about by Julius and Dex as an unstoppable killing machine, as you can hear in this cutscene with Dex.
B, Victor, their enforcer, survived a dozen VK drive-bys. Sounds pretty bad, right?
But yeah, I really feel like this guy's death was a missed opportunity for something amazing. I mean, the mission can give you a good run for your money, but to end a character that was built up like our buddy Victor here is just ashamed. So, another really disappointing death of an antagonist has to go to the general of the Sons of Samedi. Now, there's not really much I can say about this. After going under the grid, the boss and Shawnee decide to hack the police street cameras to try to spot him riding around in his goofy-ass limo. They eventually pinpoint him down to the shopping mall, so Shawnee and the boss make their way downtown and set up an ambush, destroying the boss's limo and making him retreat to the mall. After a few shootouts with Samedi henchmen, the boss is back on the hunt for the general before a freaking bulldog with a mounted machine gun shows up with the general inside. Doesn't really get very far when the boss blows up the truck, killing the general, then goes on to have a heartfelt speech with Shawnee while puffing on the general's signature cigar.
You got a light?
That's it, huh?
Seeing as we stole their drugs, cornered the lower dust market, took their territory and killed their leader, I'm pretty sure the Sons of Someday are fucked.
So, how'd I do?
Well, he's dead and you're not, so I'd say pretty goddamn good.
So you think I could take Gat?
Not in your fucking life.
What about Pierce?
Probably not.
Veteran child?
Since he's dead, I'm pretty sure you'll kick his ass.
You're an asshole.
Now, I'm torn on this next one because I'm not sure where to put him on the list. On one hand, Angela was a woman-abusing piece of shit, but on the other, I feel like he was really misunderstood by his family members, but I digress. I personally think Angela's death could have been a lot better. I mean, the dude was a huge sissy lala, so it probably would have been really fun to toy with him a bit. But on the other hand, the mission is very frustrating to complete. I mean, I don't know how many attempts this takes me every time I play through Saints Row 1. So yeah, it can be very satisfying, but at the same time, it could have been done a lot better. I mean, his plane just blew up on a runway. Kinda lame, kinda not. I don't know, you guys be the judge of this one.
Johnny's gonna be jealous.
Oh my god!
What are you doing here?
I was supposed to leave with Angelo.
So what's in here? Guns? Money? Some uncut shit? Shoes?
Actually, they're this season's new.
Bullshit, that's last year's fall collection.
That's not true.
Just let it go, man. No reason to piss off Manuel. Let's get going.
So, what am I supposed to do now?
I don't fucking care.
I have no place to go.
C, answer A.
But you can't just leave me here.
Bitch, you're trying my patience.
Can you at least tell me where Manuel is?
I changed my mind. Shoot her. Good job, man. I'll tell Julius we're done here. Take Angelo's ride. I'll drive this back to your crib.
Now, I don't know what it is about these West Side Roller fools, but I seem to hate every goddamn one of them. Other than Lynn's passing, I think my beef stems from them being one of the hardest gangs to defeat in Saints Row 1, but yeah, you probably know who we're moving on to. It's Price from the West Side Rollers.
Fuck!
So, after the death of Lynn and Mr. Sharp, Price decided it would be a good idea to quote-unquote burn Saints Row to the ground. But that doesn't really go too well for him when he gets into a high-speed chase with Julius and the playa, which ends in him getting away, but Price was quick on the rebound though, when he tried to ambush the boss in a semi-truck packed with cars. But the boss dodges this attack and attempts to catch up to Price. Once he was close enough, the player proceeded to destroy every car in the back of the semi-truck, inevitably destroying his cab and putting an end to the West Side Rollers once and for all.
That was a hell of an explosion. You okay, player?
I got ran over by a motherfucking truck. What do you think?
Oh, quit being a bitch. We didn't fuck the rollers hard. They ain't got nothing left. There are a few loose ends, though. Like, who the fuck those buyers are Sharp was talking about? I got a feeling some shit going on we don't know about. I'll catch you later at the church.
Alright, let's move on to something a little bit more enjoyable than that last one. Well, for me at least, we're going to be taking a look at the not so unfortunate end of Tanya's boy toy Anthony, aka Big Tony. Now, I actually kinda liked Tony and felt for him throughout the story of Saints Row 1 due to the cum queen he was dating, aka Tanya, who is mostly the reason he got himself killed, but I digress. So, following the kidnapping of Johnny Gat, the player hijacks Tanya's limo and tricks her into leading him to the location Tony has Johnny Gat held. A VK shootout ensues, the player guns down Tony, and now, yeah, I know what you guys might be thinking. That's a very anticlimactic way to word this, Irish, but here's the kicker. It's not the death Tony receives at the hands of the player, it's the cutscene that plays shortly after the player takes out Tony, where Johnny Gat goes all Dr. Loomis on Big Tony's corpse laying on the other side of the room. Just watch this, it's freaking amazing.
That's much better. I heard Green say that he's got some heavy shit in the back. I'll have some of our boys roll on over and bring the hardware back to the crib.
Now, it kinda angers me that this isn't higher on my list, but whatever, let's just jump right into it. We're gonna be talking about Junichi from the Ronin. Now, I'm not saying this death wasn't handled well at all. The mission it plays out in is hands down probably my favorite in the series, or at least in Saints Row 2. So, as a lot of you know, Junichi killed Johnny Gat's longtime girlfriend Aisha after the boss and Johnny arrive at the house to find out that the Ronin set up an ambush. Junichi beheads Aisha, then a massive shootout and sword fight breaks out, hospitalizing Gat. A few missions down the line, Shogo Akuji tries tricking the boss into yet another ambush in the Mission Kanto Connection, where another sword fight breaks out, ending in an amazing Kill Bill type boss fight between Junichi and the boss, which climaxes with the boss avenging Aisha and walking out without a scratch on his body. So, I'm not really sure where to rank this next one because it kinda came out of nowhere, but yet the death was pretty freaking gnarly, so I'm just gonna throw it here. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Philippe Loren from Saints Row the 3rd, who is the first antagonist killed in SR 3. Now, the build up to this is pretty disappointing in my opinion, especially since the game is supposed to put on the illusion that Johnny Gat had just been killed by this guy, but it's whatever, I guess. The boss, Shaundy and Pierce successfully infiltrate the Morningstar Towers, making friends with a naked Russian man in the process. The group proceeds to make it through the Morningstar Tower in pursuit of Philippe before cornering him in an elevator and missing every fucking shot? What? So the boss jumps on a big old ball of doom and kills a few goons before Oleg knocks it loose, sending it down the huge building, completely squishing Philippe like a goddamn pancake at IHOP. Woo! Boy oh boy, this next one's going to be pretty fun. We're going to be covering the death of Kazuo Akuji, the head of the Ronin in Saints Row 2. So, after a failed ambush against the 3rd Street Saints, Kazu comes up with the bright idea to attempt yet another ambush, but this time at a festival his longtime foe Mr. Wong was going to be attending. But the boss being one step ahead sends Johnny Gat to protect Wong. Of course, the Ronin attack, Johnny goes off to take care of them as they approach. Eventually, the boss catches wind and makes his way to the festival. Upon arrival, the boss proceeds to murder his way through 3 boats full of Ronin goons, for the climax of meeting Kazu face to face for a sword fight showdown to ensue before the boss quote-unquote cheats by shooting Akuji in the chest and pinning him down to the deck of the boat with his sword before jumping off the side, leaving Akuji's life and the legacy of the Ronin to burn out and fade away.
Think you could match my skill? No. I'm gonna cheat. Finish it. Put Wong on the phone. Hey Wong, I want you to hear something. Come on, be a good sport. You hear that, Wong? You're welcome. Thanks.
When I escape, the world will not be big enough for you to hide in.
Luckily for me, you're gonna burn to death in a